Hey everybody, this is Frilioth and welcome back to another Minecraft episode on the AlphaCraft server. I'm back in the end again today because I want to do a couple of things. Firstly, I want to build a wither killing chamber underneath the end portal. And secondly, I want to make a temporary Enderman farm. And probably somewhere on the main island. It's not going to be here for long. Hopefully we're going to be building a big Ender City Ender or something like that sooner or later. But initially I want to get something put up so at least we can get a bit of XP. So I'm going to be doing that again today. But also, what do you think of my skin, my Halloween skin? Look at this, eh? I think it looks pretty cool. I can't really give you a twirl. I might give you a twirl later. But anyway, I think it looks pretty cool. And you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments. So I've got quite a bit of gear. And I've made my way to the end, obviously. So I think we'll dig underneath the end portal. Now, I'm sure you've seen this before. I've been doing it for ages. We just dig underneath the end portal. I'm going to make it look a little bit purdy. And then when we get round to summoning the wither, its head gets stuck in the bedrock underneath here. It dies without giving us any damage. And we can just pick up the wither star and turn it into a beacon. Simples. So the first thing I've got to do is dig out a room underneath here. Okay, so I've knocked out my hole underneath the end portal. It's 3 high because the wither needs a 2 high space to stand in. Because you can now spawn the wither lying down, you don't have to mess about with the pistons anymore. So spawn him on there, his head's going to be in there. But you knew that anyway, didn't you? So I'm just going to lob down now a rough design. Yeah, I think I'll have something like this. I really don't need it to look, you know, super duper. Super duper. But I want it to look okay. So if we have that there, yeah. Probably going to need some lighting in here. So what I'm going to do is we'll give this a go to see what it looks like. Hopefully I've got enough glowstone. If I haven't, I'm just going to have to go and get some more, aren't I? It's certainly bright. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. As I said, this is a functional place, really. You're not going to spend a great deal of time in here. You're going to turn up, you're going to kill the wither, you're going to disappear again. So it doesn't have to look fantastic. There doesn't have to be any storage in here. I think that'll do. I think that will do. So if I just do that all the way around now. Yeah, I think that looks okay. What do we reckon in that corner? Just gonna have to be a block of that, isn't it? Yeah, I think that looks fine. Let me do the rest of this design then, all the way around, and we'll have a shufty at it. Okay, so we've got the walls in, and I think that looks okay. Like I said, it doesn't have to look fantastic. I think it looks okay. So I'm just going to break this and move it into the ground. I think... oh, let's try it. I'm thinking of putting it in the ground so you can... I don't know why would you want to? Why would you want to access a crafting bench in the middle of a wither fight? I'm not sure whether you would. However... Why not? Why not? I wanted some smooth stone. I wanted some smooth stone slabs. Have I got anything to burn? Because I need cobble. Oh, dark oak. Ooh, dark oak. So I'll quickly knock up a furnace and make myself some smooth stone. I keep getting this mixed up, you know. I keep calling stone smooth stone. Old habits and everything. And I keep getting told off about it by you guys. Quite rightly. I should be calling it the correct name, shouldn't I? So we'll lob that in there. Lob some stone in there. Lob a couple of planks, a couple of logs in there. Might need a few more than that. I could probably done it in a stone cutter, maybe. I don't know. But I'm not. So there you go. So if I just leave that cooking for a little bit, just get rid of this floor to replace the floor. Let's probably put some probably put some stairs there. I don't need anything special. Probably replace these as well, actually. Okay, so if we just should we have the stone in the corner? Smooth stone, sorry, and then those. We'll have a bit of a checkerboard pattern, I think. Yeah, I like that. Can't beat a bit of a checkerboard pattern. Yeah, now let me know about what you think about that crafting bench being there. If you want to come here and craft your beacons, I guess you could always do that, or maybe. Or should I just replace that with some glowstone? I think I'm just going to put some glowstone in there, actually. Nobody's going to need a crafting bench in the middle, are they? Can't pick it up anyway. Lost it. Would you believe that? Lost it. Did that get eaten by clear lag? Right, so that's that. What should we put in the corner? Should I put similar to what's at the bottom, maybe? Or a different pattern? Yeah, I think that looks fine. I'm happy with that. It's going to do a job. Like I said, it doesn't have to be the best looking one ever made. It just has to be functional, and this is functional. Brilliant. Job done. Right, well now what I want to do is somewhere on the main island, I'm going to be spamming down a load of torches all over the place so that... Oh, what's that? If that's what I think it is, then I might not have to do what I'm thinking of doing. Oh no, that's the way to get in. Look at that, I don't even know where I'm going. So I'm going to do something similar to that, i.e. I'm going to build a hole. And all it's going to be is a hole that drops down as far as I can get it to go down, 40 blocks preferably. And then we're going to stick an endermite at the top. These guys are going to spawn on the main island, see the endermite. They're just going to run over and they're going to fall down into the hole. And then you can whack them at the bottom and get yourself your XP and your ender pearls and that kind of good stuff. So it's not going to be very sophisticated. It's not going to be, you know, it's not going to look brilliant, but it's going to do a job. So where do I put it? Where shall we have the main hole for these guys to fall down? So I've done some running around and I've decided that we're going to stick the hole for everything to fall down about here. Block number 50. Yeah, 50. So what I've done is I've dug straight across from where the portal comes in. This is where we all spawn in. I've dug a little tunnel down here, put a few stairs in it, got down to about level 20, which will give the Enderman about a 40 block drop, which should bring them down to a heart, maybe a couple of hearts. And this is just going to be where they land. Then you whack them with your sword, your looting sword or whatever, with your mending gear on, and you'll collect the XP and so on and so forth. I've not put any collection area underneath it. Didn't see the point because it's not staying here. I'm not even going to decorate this up because this is very, very temporary. Now, if you stand too close, they will be able to see you, so they will get aggroed at you. But you just have to bear that in mind and be careful, I guess, when you're whacking them. So now what we need to do is get an endermite up the top. Now, before I've used minecarts and I've messed around with minecart rails and all kinds of good stuff like that. I'm going to do it slightly differently for this one. I'm just going to stick an endermite on the top. Maybe I should dig this out a little bit. I'll level this off a little bit. I'm just going to stick an endermite on the top of an iron bar and have it 3 blocks off the ground, and that way these guys can't get to it, but they should still be able to see it, and they'll run across and they'll fall down. And with it being 3 blocks off the ground, I'm hoping the almighty mite won't jump off the iron bar, and that way I haven't got to mess about with minecarts and rails and all kinds of stuff. So let me level this a little bit off. I need to dig down here, 50-0. Need to dig down here 20 or 30 or 40 blocks or so. That is the right one, isn't it? Yeah. And once I've got the hole sorted out, we'll mess about. Oh, should I get... No, I'll get the hole sorted out first, because as soon as we release the mite at the top, the Endermen are going to start coming towards it. So we need the trap to be ready before we start putting the mite in. So let me do this. Back in a minute. Okay, so I've got my hole dug straight down, perfectly in line with the killing platform. In fairness, that wasn't very difficult because I built it at 0. So now I need to grab myself some iron bars. I bought myself some iron in the chest over here. Go on, mate. Fall down there and see what you do. How much damage do you take? Oh, you don't want to go down there? Can't say I blame you. All of those over there, it's all going to have to be lit up. If it's not, then this is not going to work at all. Oh, I've got my iron bars there, actually. Grab some wood from my trapdoors as well. Okay, so I've cleared out a bit of space. I've dug my hole. I just need to get my mite up here. Now, as I say, I think this is going to be high enough off the ground. I'm hoping that is tall enough for them to be able to see, but not to be able to reach. So if I've just got to surround this now with some blocks so the mite can't get out straight away. I need to stick a ladder in there so that when I'm in and the mite's here, I'm going to be able to get out and the mite won't be able to. Now I need to get a mite in the hole. So hopefully I've got enough ender pearls to do that. Didn't need that. Didn't need that. I didn't need you there, mate. You needed to be in the hole. Okay, so I've got a few more ender pearls now, and I've built this up a little bit higher. So now... Have you fallen in? You're in. You're in. Thank the stars. I could do with you really being in the middle, mate, actually. Do I risk that being there? I need him in the middle. Do you reckon he'll fall down there? Oh! Right, finally got one. Bang in the middle. That couldn't be any more perfect. So now I need to name him. I can't go down too far because I don't want him jumping out. But I'm hoping that will be close enough to name him. Yes. So now all I need to do is break the blocks around here. Without going down too low. If I break them from the bottom up, then I should be okay. Should be okay. Oh, did he just jump off? Okay, several mites later, and it would appear that that trick no longer works. I can't get the mite to sit on top of the iron bar. It used to work. I know it used to work. So we're going to have to go back to the tried and trusted method now of having the endermite sitting in a minecart. Which I suppose is not a bad thing. How high do I make it? Shall I put it this high? I'll put it this high. Hopefully when it's perched on top of there, they'll still be able to see it and they won't knock it off. So I need to get... Need to now set up a little track kind of system to get the mite up here. Which hopefully won't be too difficult. And then we need to block him in. Lob down a few powered rails. Yeah. Like that, and now I need to get an endermite in there. I have got enough to make a minecart. I was a little bit worried then. Oh, I've got one. Got one anyway. Don't make one, Frills. Don't make one. You've got one. Holy moly. Ladder at the end. Do. So I can get out. And that little fella can't. Hopefully, I've got enough now. Come on. Little fella. Where are you when I want you? Unbelievable. You've got to laugh, ain't you? You've just got to laugh. Or you'll cry. Right, time to go and grab myself some more ender pearls. Woohoo. Okay, we'll go with 13. That'll be enough, won't it? That'll be enough. It's got to be enough. Finally! Oh my word. Oh, can they see you through the corners? Maybe, maybe not. Right, so let's get you... Let me get eaten. Well, let me eat. Let me name tag you with my final name tag. Monsieur Mighty Might. Ah, that's better. That's it. Lovely. I need to get you over there, don't I? Right, so now I need to get him up here. Hopefully I can do this without all of the Endermen seeing it before we get it up there. Don't want them all racing around here straight away. And running up here and getting the poor little fella before he's got a chance to get up here. I don't. You okay? I think you're okay, aren't you? Did you make that? Yes. Wow. Okay, that was lucky. I got out of that hopefully unscathed. Still got my might in there. Excellent. That I needed to think about that a little bit more, but it worked. So now all I have to do is light up the entire area with as many torches as I could get my dirty little hands on, which at the moment isn't a great deal. But if I start over here, hopefully that way we'll get them spawning a little bit closer to the hole. So let me just highlight this place up a little bit, and then we'll have a wander down and see how effective this temporary Enderman farm is. Okay, so I've been around the island now several times, and I've lit up quite a lot of it. I probably haven't done all of it. Look, there you go. There's going to be some places that I've not done, and I've got to accept that. It's just going to be a case now of running around to where the Endermen are standing when they're not attracted to the might over there and lighting it up. So this is going to be an ongoing process. However, while I've been doing this, we have had quite a few Endermen spawning, which is brilliant. So we'll have a wander down underneath the killing chamber. Clearly, the more Endermen I've got underneath, down the bottom there, the less are going to start spawning up the top. So I need to get down the bottom and have a look now to see how many are down there. So I'm going to lob my mending tool in my hand. Or do I have mending on my stuff? I don't think I do. I've got mending on that. Got mending on my pants, so I'll just whip those off. You should never go into battle wearing your pants. And then we'll have a wander down here and see how many we've got down the bottom. I'm guessing there should be quite a few. And there are quite a few. Now, as I mentioned, if you get too close, they will be able to hit you. Maybe I'll do something about that. Have I got any panes of glass on me? I've got some iron bars, actually. Maybe that might help if I put those around the bottom. Is this going to stop me from getting beaten up? Going to stop me picking up loads of ender pearls I don't need, isn't it? Very cool. So as I mentioned, this is... Oh, look, heads as well. Oh, that's a problem. I can't get to my heads. Now, maybe I'll put some storage under there. Maybe I'm not picking them up because I've got no room. Yeah, I'm not picking them up because I've got no room. Excellent. So I might put some storage under there, but clear lag is going to take all of this stuff away anyway. And obviously, when nobody's in the end, there won't be any... Look at that, I'm getting heads everywhere. There won't be anything loaded, so I don't have to worry about lag there. But this is clearly working, and I'm quite happy with it, and it's giving me some levels, and it's repairing some of my gear. So I think we'll call it a day for today then, everybody. Thank you very, very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to leave it a like, and if you've really loved it, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. This is Frilioth, and I'm out of here.